Hi, this is Jen with Ramshackle Homestead with Keith and Jen. Today we're going to make some deer jerky in a traditional way. Pretty low tech. All you need is some cane poles and some type of twine. We got hemp twine right here. You can go to, a big superstore, buy like my dad had back in the day, a little cheap smoker with a little pan of chips and just plug it in and smoke away. But this is, you're getting your hands dirty, you're playing with fire and sticks and mud and all that good stuff. So a lot more fun, I think, and feel like you're really doing something when you're, by the time it's ready to eat. It's pretty good feeling. So anyway, I've got these 3 cane pieces that kind of sharpen the ends so they could go in the dirt, but we're just going to lash them together at the top. So I just have a little piece of hemp right here, and just like half hitch it around one of them, and then just lash it. I'm going to set that one down. It's kind of cold out, so my hands aren't working super good, but we'll get it done. Huh, Belle? Ooh, you cute puppy. She's my assistant, that's Belle. So we just wrap and wrap. I'm going to go ahead and stick these in the ground. Kind of dug out a little spot. You don't have to, but definitely make sure it's clear of leaves. About like that, I reckon. It's not exact science. We're just free-forming it. That's all the fun in it, I think. When you're a kid, you're trying to do some cool stuff, and turns out to be a train wreck, but you still had fun. That's kind of what we go for around here a lot of times. Okay, so now we're making the shelf, and you just want to get 3 pieces of cane that are about the same length, and pretty much the same thing as when you're doing your tripod, just half hitch it on one. I mean, there's all kinds of ways. However you get it together is fine, but I just wrap it a couple times, then just to make it easier, just stick it in the ground. And I was going around it like that a couple times, so you don't have a lot hanging out. And then just tie it, square knot. It's fine. It's not going to be carrying a whole bunch of weight. And then last time, just tie it. These will slide on the cane, or if you don't have it too tight, so you can kind of adjust it once you get on the thing. So it's way too big, but we just slide these out so it'll fit. Just like that. Yeah. There we go. We're ready to do the fire. So we got the tripods set up with the shelf. Now to start the fire, which we already got a fire going over here, so I mean there's no sense in starting one over here. We'll just get the embers. So just made a nice little bed of twigs that we found on the ground. Just build up a nice little platform for them. Got this one stick to make the cool little teepee here in a minute. So to get the ember, just took a green twig, kind of broke it in half, or cut it in half, and I'm gonna nab a good looking coal over here. Set it on there. That one too, just for good measure. Okay, set that aside. Start building up my little over there. So what we use to smoke meat with here is cherry wood. So we just cut little pieces off here. Woo! That's good. Right there. So now we're looking for skewers. We want to use green wood that are fairly straight to put the meat on. Of course, green so it won't burn up. You could also use, kind of you buy in the store, the bamboo. You could soak them or not, but this is just real handy because it's right here. So just take my handy dandy open nail knife. Just cut those little dudes off. This is a lot funner than bamboo skewer though. So now we're putting the meat on the steak, and we just, put it on the sharp end, pretty self-explanatory. Work it down. Oh, that's a big chunky piece. We don't go for uniformity around here. That's boring. So there you go. Isn't it beautiful? You just want to keep the fire going, just really low and slow. Keep adding stuff. You don't want the flames to hit it or anything, if possible. You could wrap it in a deer hide if the wind is crazier, if you want to keep the smoke in a little bit more. But otherwise, just keep an eye on it, check it, and if, like with us, we got chickens roaming, so we kind of have to stay really close to it or else we might get robbed, but otherwise, you should be good to go. You want to make sure all the, for the most part, the moisture is out of it. So just, and it's going to depend upon so much about your fire, the smoke and stuff, and probably the humidity too in the air. So I hope you like this video, and if you did, subscribe please, and or like us on Facebook as well. Ramshackle Homestead with Keith and Jen. Thanks, bye-bye.